So for me, the most memorable portrait interview was definitely Krista's production Persistence. Visually, it looks very crisp and professional, and the first quote, "Don't give up so easily, you can always try again," really struck me and set an overall positive tone for the entire portrait interview. I really enjoyed it. After watching everyone's portrait interviews, one thing I want to experiment with is to include and try more varied editing techniques. A lot of my classmates included film filters or blur transitions on different sections and between different shots to enhance the viewing experience and complement the storytelling elements of their portrait interview. Instead of just simple cuts between B-roll footage and the interviewee, which is quite traditional, I want to try a variety of editing techniques and overlays, which also increases visual engagement and the complexity of my work. Throughout the semester, I developed more appreciation towards the art of vlogging. Through actively making a series of vlogs, I found that it is really difficult to consistently make content and keep it entertaining for the viewers. With vlogging, you really have to be willing to share aspects of your personality or your interests and keep a level of authenticity. Even after 3 months of vlogging, I think I still prefer to work through the short film medium. So for me, the best learning experience was the portrait interview exercise. I had a lot of creative freedom and it was very similar to a professional production. My skills were definitely challenged during the production of the portrait interview because I've never filmed like a non-fiction interview documentary before, but I really enjoyed the creative process. The most important thing that I learned is, regardless of the format of the medium, you are always encouraged to experiment and break conventions. Although we were mostly working with vlogs, the videos we produced were all very different and we were challenged to experiment with different editing techniques and filming styles. My preferred way of learning is definitely through practical work, especially with media and the career I wish to pursue in filmmaking. Merely relying on theory is definitely not enough. I have to gain practical experience and work creatively to refine my skills. The most memorable reading for me was Blood in the Gutter by Scott McCloud. It taught me a lot about the art of editing and piecing different information together to compose a disconnected or intertwined narrative. I found that having to basically make a vlog every week the most challenging because we are being pushed to be constantly creative and expected to improve on each vlog while also making polished work up to a high standard. In terms of my creative practice, I discovered that I kind of require some kind of motivation to kickstart my creative process. I'm the type of person that really requires a push out of their comfort zone because I tend to get stuck in a similar creative mindset and I'm unwilling to try different things and innovate. That's the end of Media 1.